he was telling us who we have to search in a difficult situation. As Jesus, in that moment that was supposed to be sacrificed, he said to the disciples, if I were, I should ask my father, and he should give me lots of angels to an arm of angels to help me. But it's necessary to pass by this, uh, and it's like who we are calling when we have problems, who we are inviting to make part of our giants, isn't it? Like when you have a big problem, when you are in troubles, when you are in front of a big giant, don't even how it's your giant, if it's a sick, it's a sin, if it's a problem in your marriage, problem in school or your work, who you call to be with you, who is the person. Because when David was in front of that giant, all that men's in the army, they didn't think about the living God. They just thought like, oh my God, we can't face this giant, we can't face this problem, we can't through this way, we can't be against this. But they forgot the more important thing that they should think. Oh, we are going against him in the name of God. And what was that was what David done in that time. He saw the giant and say, "Oh, he's coming after me uh, with a sword and all his power and all his everything that he has. But I'm going against him in the name of the living God." So it's the way that we have to face our giants, believing that we are doing God's will. We are doing God's will. So He will work for us. He will work um, and do everything that He has promised for us.
Okay, so one last thing then. How can we reorientate our vision to see God first in every circumstance? How can we make sure that we see God first? Or how can we help ourselves to see God first in every circumstance?
Well, I just think that in this time you have to look at maybe what God has done in your life and what He said that He should do. Because when you are in front of a giant, it's really hard. It's really hard to reorient and put God in the first in front of you and say, "Oh, God will do." Because sometimes we as humans, we are fails, and we even we preach a lot and tell a lot about to be courageous and to put God in front of the battle. When we are in front of a giant, we forget everything that we preach, we forget everything that we already said. So we have to look at the past and say, my God, you have done this for me. You have done lots of things that you changed my life, and now I can understand that you promised me something, and you are that one that will fulfill the promise.